Vayeira Elov Hashem Beiloni Mamre. Hashem appeared to him in a lonely Mamre. Now, why is it important for the Torah to tell us where he appeared to him? Hashem appeared to him. Right? Vayeira Love, when he appeared to him in Canaan. Right? And he says, the land will be yours. Did it tell us the exact location? It's Eretz Canaan. We know. He was circumcised wherever he was. What does Torah tell us specifically the location? Vayeira Love Hashem Beiloni Mamre. Uyoshe Pesach Ha'oel Kechom Hayom. And when he appears to him, he's sitting at the entrance of the tent at the hottest day of the day. Rashi, Vayeira Elov. What's the obvious question? Hashem doesn't say a word to him. In Lech Lecha, when it says Vayeira Elov Hashem, he says this land will be yours and your children's. Vayeira Elov Hashem doesn't say a word. There's no communication between the two of them. So what did he come for? Levakas Achola. Just the being there. There's no communication. Vakas Achola. So when you pay a sick visit, you don't necessarily have to talk the ear of the person off. Just your presence being there, that itself. Omer Reb Chanino, Omer Reb Chomer bar Chanino, Yom Shlish Limiloso Hoyo. It was the third day of his circumcision, which is the most difficult day of recovery. Hashem is coming to pay a sick visit. It says B'shol B'shlom. He asked about his welfare. Beiloni Mamre, why is it important for the Torah to tell us its location, which is obvious a question. Says he had three compatriots. Oner, Eshkol, and Mamre. Hashem tells him to circumcise himself, so he consults with the three of them. So over here, there's the question he has to consult. HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells him to do it. He just wanted to see exactly who these people were, to show their true colors. So each one of them, the other two said they discouraged him to do the Milah. What did they say? So the Medrash says, one of them said to him, he says, you just killed the four kings. You have many enemies out there. If you're going to circumcise yourself, you're going to become infirm, you're going to become vulnerable, you're not going to be able to protect yourself, to defend yourself. So therefore we advise you not to do it. The other one says, don't do it publicly, do it privately. Mamre says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu performed the miracle. You defeated the four mightiest kings of the world. You're going to be worried about people coming against you. Hashem's on your side. See, so each one revealed who they were. So therefore, because Mamre encouraged it, not that Mamre, it was a question of Chas v'Shalom, Avraham Avinu wouldn't have circumcised himself, of course he would have. But it's only to reveal who Mamre is, because Mamre is the one who encouraged it. Therefore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu appeared. That's chus in his chelik, in his portion. 1 second. So here the Sifcham explains it exactly as I. The question is, why does there have to reveal the location? It can't be the question is, because the obvious question is, it says Hashem appeared to him, because that's where Avraham was when he circumcised himself. But the question is, where Rashi is addressing, what does the Torah have to inform us? What's the value of where he was? He was in Canaan. Is it really relevant where he was in Canaan? It's not relevant. The answer is because it wants to tell us this. Sivscham v'nireh she'eni b'tar shlom nireh lov shom ki shem maso shehoyo ka'achoyot boses manu Avram shom el rotzel tors matzorch hakrod lo dia sheshom nireh elov kvar nemar leo shushochim milonei mamrei. It says earlier he was, where was his location? In Milonei Mamrei. Mistomasham niglek sham olas atzmei beso. Bavarish leotzim sham sha'adayin cholim miloso. Came shakadosh baruch hu levakro. So he quotes the Mizrachim and told me, the Rashid Mamre knows the way. So how do you know Mamre advised them? The Manigal lo shom elam shum the shom hoyo olo kbeosiyom tirs and bitura the kro. Yep. Yep. Daik mit chsiv le parshas lechlo beiloni Mamre hamori. Kach mash milas hamori etzlom sheomar lavrom osem ashitziv lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Okay. Akoshe echik tochi nomad Avram Avinu yitol leitzo im lekai mitzvahs boro lav. Is it a question? He's consulting with these chevra whether he should do the will of Hashem or not. Hatzad godol hoyo v'omad basur nisyonos. I mean, Avram Avinu withstood the 10 tests. So there's a test over here. Mila is not one of the tests. V'lozim sarchim b'foreish devari lo gabel of hochinami hoyo mekai mitzvahs milo shi mitzvahs boro. B'shvil zeh not aleitzo. Outwardly, people, they'll sing your praises. He wanted if they weren't two-faced. Are they really as religious as they sound? People talk a good game. The question is, who are you? Ubzayemaka Avram behen, vod yishom shem zenot leitza Avram fishoy so the body no eitza shlo yimo af pi kain sav oz yeschor godel at kan loshems. Okay. Od yishlomar not leitza yimo vasas bitzino befesio le fish Avram oma shem lo yinichul lomo vu amar mo befesio shlo ye behem koach lakiv sadover. Okay. Ganz arichos. Further. Again, what?
So I thought that Abraham observed all the mitzvahs before it was given in any case. He was wondering whether he should do the bris before Hashem commanded him explicitly to do it.
He gave him told to do it.
Amr told them, wait till Hashem commands him. Is that the case?
Hashem says, circumcise yourself.
But it's later on
What did he say earlier? What did he say earlier? There was a question. Avram never had a consideration before, for all the reasons why.
that he should do it without being commanded.
I mean, the Sischam last week's parsha brings the same Shem Mizrahi, because it was Eini Mitzuva Oseh.
Right.
Therefore, he wouldn't consider doing it before,
He wouldn't even have.
because he figured eventually he will tell him to do it. What? No. He told him, what are you worried about? There's nothing to be concerned about. So he revealed who he truly was. Therefore, he was a tzaddik mamri. He saw it right. The others didn't see it right. Over here, Orach Chaim HaKodesh, it's a question. Whenever it says Hashem appears to Avram, it says, Vayeira Hashem Elov. Right? Hashem appeared to him. Here it says, Vayeira Elov Hashem. The Elov precedes the Hashem. Right? Vayeira Elov. It should say, Vayeira Hashem Elov. Hashem appeared to him. Doesn't say, it says, Hashem appeared. It says, appeared to him Hashem. That's the order. You see? Alec. We can talk about it, the Bar Mitzvah. Okay? So here he quotes many Vayeira Hashem El Avram L'Zaracha Vayeira Hashem Nikel Shakai Manem El Avram B'Nevuzu. Yep. He says something phenomenal. V'nira ki kavonas ha'kosavi shebolodia shehisha Hashem Shchinos olav nasa merkova l'shchina. We say the others were a Merkava. What does Merkava mean? That's the location. Like in the Mishkan, in the Kochi Kadoshim, that was the location of Shekhinah on a permanent level. Did not remove itself from there. Avram's location, wherever Avram was, he was the Merkava. He was the location. When did he become the Merkava? Until now, Vayeira Hashem Elov. What happened afterwards? Hashem's not there. Here it's Vayeira Elov Hashem. The Elov, that's where Hashem is now. From now going forward, once he has the bris, this is his location. You understand? So he says, the Tib Shomru Zal She'ovis Nam Merkova L'Shchina Vu Omro Vayeru Olav Hashem Shigila Hashem Shchinosa Elov Higdim Tevis Elov Askoras Hashem Lo Mashin Is Galus Olav Shchino Mashlo Yinishma Be'omro Vayeru Hashem Elov. If it would have said Vayeru Hashem Elov, Hashem appeared to him. So what happens after he finishes appearing to him? He removes himself. Ki Hashem Yavsik Ben Agila Mizgala B'Oving Shlo Nemer Od, he says. Terrific. He says, from this time forward, you'll never find again that it says Vayeira Hashem Elov. Because Hashem doesn't have to appear again. He's there. It's like two people, Havdil, sitting in a room. Husband and wife. They don't speak for hours. And once in a while they talk to one another. Right? They're always together. Lahavdil, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is always with Avram. So there's no appearing any longer. He's there. Shalema od Vayeira b'chol nevuos and nemers l'Avram achrei zos ela v'yomer Hashem. It says v'yomer Hashem el Avram. Doesn't say anything about Vayeira. Very important. Ki motzu lefona ba'atorah l'rosho. He's always there. It comes out. So when did he become the Merkava? At this point going forward. Till then he wasn't the Merkava. It makes sense. And I was thinking, Mitzvah Milah was given to Avram. I mean, Avram Avinu wasn't able to have a child until he was circumcised. Why? Because that's the bris, right? Sorry Menu believed that the problem was with her. It wasn't with her. The problem was with Avram. Because he couldn't become Avraham with the hay until he had the Milah, the Orla removed. So we once mentioned, I mean, it's so important to understand the essence. Person who's not mole is chayv koris. Why? Well, because he didn't enter the bris. What determines what remove the or what does that do to the person? That's the difference whether you're Odom or not Odom. Odom, after the ate of the Itzadas, the Orachaim in parshas Tazria cites a Zohar. That is a representation of the Ra. That's the Orlo. The Orlo is an expression of the Ra in the human being. When you remove the Orlo, the Ra, which is the Ma'akib, which is the obstruction of Kedusha, then everything opens up. You understand? The Orlo is the Eitzadas. That is what it is. The reason why the Jew has relevance to advancing in Ruchni, in spirituality, is only because that's removed. That blockage is removed. There's an Orla Chitzoni, there's an Orla Pnimi. There's an outer Orla covering, there's an inner covering. When you remove the outer, it removes the inner. So therefore, what's Koris? Koris is you can't have a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's what Koris is. So therefore, if a person's not circumcised, he has no relation with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The moment you're circumcised, you open it up. Avram, who's fathering Yitzchak? Not the flawed human being. It's not Avram who has the Orlo. And Avram wasn't ready to remove it. It was only at this point, what's the halach? Arvi Mol. The Mishnah is Arvi Mol, an Arab who circumcises himself. He's still not real. The Mishnah quotes a pasuk, they're called Arle Lev. Doesn't do anything. It's just cosmetic surgery when the Arab circumcises himself. The Jew, when he's circumcised, he's a whole different being afterwards. The difference between the Jew and the Goy. Even the Arab. So as a result of that, there was chayv koris. As a result of that, that's why Avram couldn't have the child until he was circumcised. Only once you remove that, then we could talk about Avraham. Till then, you can't talk about Avram. It was only Yishmael. According to Rashi especially, there's no mitzvah on Arabs to be circumcised. It was only Yishmael, it's not the future generations. Because Yishmael, in a certain way, is no better than Ilid Beso. A Jew, you have a slave, you have to circumcise him. Because an asset is associated with the master. So everything associated with the master has to be, there can't be any representation of Orlo. Orlo is Ra, that's evil. That has to be removed. It's like a Biato Rami Kirbecho. You have to remove all evil from your midst. That's the removal of even the slave has to be circumcised. They were circumcised. He circumcised everybody. That's exactly what I'm saying. Oh, Yirtzalom B'Kiach Shemol Avramos Nikol B'Soro Yud Rishimo Kadisha. It's already up here, the Zohar. V'Omer Vayari L'Vashem V'Maimar HaZohar Zeloshon L'Choman D'Shari Bei Rishimo Kadisha Sher Be'Shchintei. A person who has, the milah is called, hear this, Rishimo Kadisha. It's the holy imprint, the Roshem of Kedusha. Shari Be'Shchintei. That person, Shechina has relevance there. It was a different dimension of V'yesh b'chinos hariya baruch hu hadrogazu l'mayim zu. The different levels. Mashiisik achramilo hi nevuah shleimo. So the onu hakosu b'omer v'yeru of Hashem. Loma Hashem elov sheniskav loma ki mashigia hameariya elov u'b'chinos havayo shem hanichbod. V'zeh higdim elov achkach iska musag. Mashlo hoya nishmaim hoya magdim mahaskir. It was elov Hashem. Hashem was elov. It was something personal. Until then, there was a distance. Now it was elov Hashem. Kodem she'azketev elov v'doik. To be continued. We'll see Maral.